I stare at the moon. Witness me. Whoa! I don't care if they like me or respect me, but they watch me because I am a face.
I could delete TWF right now, and you wouldn't even be existing.
It all was up to me.
And no, folks, that's not Rainford Springboard Showdown, but we're gonna have an encore here as TMG awaits at the TWF entrance. Here we are at the 5th anniversary of Battle of the Summer, 5 years, and we are going into 3 stages of hell for this one. The so-called Shepherd, holy fuck. Looking like a Fallen from Diablo 4. TMG coming out here with some stride. The Shepherd of Fire reigns across TWF.
I don't need face paint because I am the demon.
And a nod to our current TWF champion, it seems like. Speaking of which, a ladder match to come later on tonight after 3 stages of hell is TMG basking in the environment here in Michigan. Brighter weather today. And TMG just being the wild animal that he is. The Joker of TWF, as he's been transcribed by some.
Tonight, we're not even gonna make it to the 3rd stage because he doesn't have what it takes anymore. Did you not see Springboard? I demolished him, and I will do it time and time again until he's
TMG looking for blood. He wants the heartbeat of CJ Brookes to cease to exist. And here he comes, folks. Your former Great Lakes champion, coming out fresh. Although he lost at Springboard Showdown, fresh look, fresh new music, fresh everything. This is the revitalized CJ Brookes that everybody in TWF wants and deserves. As he finally approaches the ring. Basking in between the ladders right at the front of the entrance. He's about to bid war in 3 stages of hell right here at Battle of the Summer against no other than his former friend, TMG. Once known as El Joven Leon, the great luchador at TWF, this rivalry has stepped up and amplified to a whole new level. As we make our way through the structure, the beautiful team here at TWF has put together for our main event at Battle of the Summer. Right now, you're gonna have a show stealer of a match. I'd argue this should be the main event. And of course, I can't even say those goons Fury hired anymore. Prince must not got a new sound team. as he walks into the ring. These two men have been through a lot. Underground is technically where this got revitalized, but before Underground, there was a rivalry that these two endured back in Live or Die 2021, I believe. And as we get set here,
All right, ring the bell.
as the bell has been rang, we're tripping over a lot here, folks, but that's just the start of the excitement here. We got TMG, we got CJ Brookes, 3 stages of hell. In those 3 stages, tables, submission, last man standing are the circumstances for this match. And Perk Brookes recently suffering a sucker punch from one of a random assailant offside TWF is now have to wear that mouth guard to protect himself. And CJ Brookes just drilling TMG into the corner there. And a devastating clothesline splash into the corner. CJ backing up, splashing TMG into the corner again. It's a sunny day here in Michigan. 3 stages of hell has endured. The bell has been rung moments ago, and these men are getting at it. Bulldog by CJ Brookes to TMG. TMG walking out here like a fallen for Diablo 4, but can he infect CJ Brookes with the demon side of him? He said it himself. He doesn't need face paint. He is the demon. And a beautiful chop by CJ Brookes. And another beautiful chop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Went for 12. There's your daily dozen right there. The best donuts you can get in Detroit. And CJ Brookes is delivering them to TMG in this 3 stages of hell. And now, just that sliding drop kick. It almost seems like that baseball slide drop kick. TMG now outside of the ring. Like I said, 3 stages of hell. The first stipulation in this match is tables. So one of these men will have to go through a table to secure the first point, I guess, in this match is the best way to put it. And these 2 men are brawling to the outside. Strikes upon them back over and over again. And TMG just drilling CJ to the ground continuously. Just beating across the face of CJ Brookes. Vicious strikes. Choking now.
This is what you wanted! Look what you made me do!
And TMG saying, look what you made me do. As if this is all CJ Brookes' fault, which, if looking back, it very well could be. I'm not too sure what goes on in the mind of TMG as he gets in this camel clutch on the outside of the ring. Perfectly legal. There's no count outs. You can sit here all day and do this.
You did this to yourself.
And just cranking back, arching that back backwards. CJ Brookes is going to need a chiropractor after this. These 2 men, you can only imagine what TMG is going to pull out now that he has no rules to circumvent over. He just realizes the entire arsenal of weapons underneath the ring are to his pleasing. They're to his advantage. And CJ able to get him up on his shoulders. And it almost seems like a last chapter of sorts, pulling out a book or a page on a Marcus Page book. Can't even say it right. And I'm getting in the middle of the action, and what a slingshot knee it almost seems like, just stomping across the back of TMG. CJ Brookes has a lot of anger to get out in this match. And I didn't even notice this. He's got his own merch on. That is, he has came equipped. He has came well equipped, hitting the paint shop in GTA, as I say, as the first table has been brought into play. Don't worry, he'll figure out how to get that underneath there. But TNG, in the meantime, can he take this time to get up and have the advantage of catching his breath while CJ plans another attack, another assault on TMG? Setting up this table now in the south corner of the ring. And TMG repeating Underground all over again. And what could he be going for? Just a backdrop suplex of some sort. The table's still set up on the south side of this ring. CJ Brookes now underneath. left. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Rope. So much excitement. These guys are gassed up, and I'm gassed up too, just talking apparently. Coughing my ass off like I'm Cheech over here. And now that DDT from, I guess, both the first and the second rope, as CJ was just trying to hold on for dear life. TMG headbutting that invisible nail into his forehead, as he cannot understand how CJ Brookes is taking this much pain, this much torment from him.
I don't want to put you through any more pain, so let's just get this over with.
TMG going for a choke slam. Can he get this off? Devastating strong move. CJ Brookes able to get some kind of strong, and what a ripcord clothesline from CJ Brookes to TMG to save him out of a devastating situation. TMG, if he would have got that choke slam off, I don't think he would have, but he could have. TMG, being the joker that he is, could have pulled a jack out of the box and choke slammed CJ Brookes through that table. As we see these men now, Rick over there almost slipping. It's okay, but I slipped about 3 months ago, almost in the same spot. But that's the excitement you get in TWF, especially when you had 3 stages of hell at Battle of the Summer, with your main event being a ladder match. And so much has happened at this pay-per-view already. We have a new Great Lakes champion. We could have a new TWF champion at the end of it if Fury's able to reclaim his title. But TMG finding his way out from the top of the rope. Brookes now set up, perched on that table. TMG's trying to set him flat now. TMG could be looking to get the first fall in this match, the first stipulation, first point, whatever you may want to call it. And now just taunting the crowd. What could he be going for here? And CJ Brookes able to get up. And could he be going for an attitude adjustment onto the table, but doesn't get him through the table? And the fans are screaming one more time. These tables must be made of titanium alloy. It's going to take a Super Saiyan to get through that table right there. TMG is just mesmerized by what's happening. And is TMG about to eat another A through the table? TMG able to get up. And a backwards twist of fate, it seems like. These two men battering each other with onslaughts of attacks, one after another. The table is in play in the middle of the ring. TMG now using that table to choke out CJ Brookes. This is disrespectful. This is absolutely abominable right now. Rick, exactly, you can't do anything about it. These two men, it's a bloodbath. It's 3 stages of hell. And now the repeated chops to the chest by TMG. Just trying to wear down, get that heartbeat going to CJ Brookes to pump that blood out. He wants blood.
How about CJ effing
Now just choking him out. Perk Brookes here with the slap to the face. Absolute desperation. More slaps of desperation. He is onsalting the head of TMG. The Joker head tried to slap El Joven Leon back into reality as TMG makes his way outside of the ring now. He's dismantled from those slaps. CJ Brookes, my apologies, on the ropes, trying to get himself back onto his feet. Now makes his way to the top turnbuckle. What could he be thinking here? TMG's now back on top. And now pushed off. Could CJ Brookes be going for a high-risk maneuver here as he just slams himself into TMG? Like an arrow drawn from a bow hitting a target, the big red target that is TMG. CJ Brookes hit his mark correctly. These two men haven't even gone through the first stage of hell yet. They got 3. They got potentially 3, I should say. Anything could happen here. CJ or TMG could get the first 2 and just leave it at that. And now the traffic cone comes into play. CJ Brookes looking to merge that traffic cone and TMG together. But so far, a traffic jam's coming into play because he cannot get the cone on his back. And a devastating cannonball. Mostly eating up TMG, but the effort was still there. CJ Brookes is pulling out pages of his arsenal that he never thought were possible for this match.
This is impossible.
We're 10 minutes into this match, more than 10 minutes, and there's still so much to happen. These two men have been hurt. These two men have been beaten. They have been broken. As CJF and Brookes was the first to get to his feet. Now just attacking the back of TMG over and over again. Throwing him back into the ring. This table still in play. The first stipulation still is yet to be scored by either man. Will this be it? What could one of these men very well score the first one here? And it's looking like CJ as he gets him in a Brookes.
Yeah.
And Tyler's got him up. TMG's got him up. And an AA. She's leading that arm up. These two men still going to war with each other. Could he be looking for a move that we have all seen time and time again by a certain dead man? And he most certainly is looking like he's trying to execute that old school onto the left shoulder of CJ Brookes. A fan screaming powerbomb. TMG playing air guitar against CJ Brookes. This is one electrified match. That's what I'm saying. They're amplifying this match now to a whole nother extreme. And these strikes to the back of the head. Another strike to the back of the head. Just attacking the back nervous system of CJ Brookes. He's trying to paralyze this man from the neck down. Now charging up a stampede. He couldn't get the stomp off. CJ Brookes able to kick through the gut and a Brookes side. A turning point in this match for sure. These two men are going to war right now. CJ and Brookes against TMG. The Shepherd of Fire himself. No pinfalls, no submissions in this match. Well, one submission, I should say. There is a stipulation regarding that. I'm excited to be here, all right? I'm filming this match. We got TWF Battle of the Summer 5th Anniversary. He's bringing TMG up and through the table. Directly through. And I didn't get the best shot. But this motherfucker went through the table for sure. TMG now. Hopefully he's broken in half. He's got the scariest laugh. The most ugliest, scariest laugh. You heard that bell ring. CJ Brookes has picked up the first stipulation here. As he's going for the second one with a sort of STF variant.
You fucking find me!
And TMG, being a rabid animal that he is, just got put through a table, managed to use his incisors to dig into CJ Brookes.
Oh, much better.
And fucking Roger Rabbit here cracking his back into place. A cartoon character laugh. TMG, just one of those characters in TWF that you love to hate, unfortunately. But nonetheless, I'm calling this match down the middle, and he is currently in control right after being put through a table. His back has to be hurting right now.
Mind if I tear a page from the rulebook?
And a cannonball into the corner. Tearing a page from the rule book, as he said. I don't think that's the right term. And indeed, times two, as two cannonballs. Now, throwing that table out. Bye-bye table. Where's that one going? Sayonara. our second stipulation being the submission match now. Either man has to make the other man tap in order to go into the third stage of hell. And if CJ Brookes is able to make TMG tap, he wins the match. A garbage can now being put into play over top CJ Brookes' head. The last time we seen something like this was a ladder match way back. Had to have been during the old elastic canvas days of TWF before the ring. TMG now preparing himself. He might be going high risk, high reward here. And a splash, and CJ Brookes manages to get out of the... flopping around like a fish. Red fish, two fish, one fish. You didn't get the fucking hit. CJ Brookes with the 201 IQ play must have been sensing the sound waves from inside, reminiscing inside the trash can. He felt that one as he's now going underneath the ring here. And oh, that is a new one for sure. That is a CJF and Brookes weapon right there. A sledgehammer now into play by these two men. And TMG just bashed to the ground, bludgeoning with that sledgehammer. CJ Brookes in total control of this match right now. Just taking him down to the ground. Almost in a guillotine. He's almost got the guillotine locked in. I was about to say this is a Brookes lock, but this is just a straight takedown. He's asking him to tap. He's demanding him to tap. And TMG trying to muster up the strength to get up. If TMG taps, CJ Brookes will win the 3 stages of hell match. And TMG there doing some desperate, evasive measures. And now just eating grass, spitting it in my face. Don't know why I deserved that. That wasn't even the grass I like. Come on now, you kneeing him in the head now, TMG. And another knee to the head. Just assaulting the rib cage now of CJ Brookes. The sledgehammer brought back into play. This is a devastating weapon made out of stainless steel at the top. Not stainless steel, just pure steel. Stainless steel is like what you use to fucking cut up your hot dogs at night. And faking him out, getting him in the rib cage inside the head and driving that down straight into his stomach.
The final fork is crazy.
This is devastating. Rick, do something.
I can't do anything.
You can't do nothing.
TMG knows that Rick cannot do anything in this match. He is just here to ring the bell. Now throwing that sledgehammer away. CJ Brookes ran into the turnbuckle. These men are going to war. Can TMG find a way? He does have that.
No, this is someone else. Who are you?
TMG now being cryptic, wondering who this person is. Now just applying that knee to the pressure on the back. I think TMG, if he can find a way to get that guillotine in, that reverse guillotine that he was getting in, that sort of dragon sleeper, that he can find a way to get the second stipulation on this match. These two men are just in the middle of the ring. CJ Brookes is still trying to find a way out of this. He has no rope breaks.
Okay, enough talking. Let's finish this now.
And that dragon sleeper, that reverse guillotine that we were talking about there, folks. Now, I believe that if CJ faints, that also counts as a stipulation. Or as a victory in the stipulation.
3, ring the bell.
So the second stage has been won by TMG, which third stage being a last man standing, and at any moment TMG can call for that count to begin.
Now, I was expecting just to be 2 stages, but I have more time. Rick! Count the 10 now.
I will do. 1.
And the 1 count begins. TMG overestimating his odds a little bit, thinking that this was going to be a 2-stage match.
I didn't want to do it.
4.
Well, you were half right, TMG. You need 2 stages to win the match.
I didn't want to do this.
6.
I didn't want to do this. You made me.
7. 8.
And CJ Brookes, will he be able? He barely makes that 10 count right at 9. Stumbling to his feet, barely on his feet. TMG now zoning in.
When will you?
On that east side turnbuckle there of the ring.
You? I was doing it for your own good. Never.
CJ Brookes able to hit a devastating spear by CJ Brookes, pushing TMG away from his turnbuckle and able to get that move off. How will these 2 men be after this match? It doesn't matter who wins at this point. These men will not be the same. And TMG faking CJ out, just falling to the ground, being the joker that he is, kick to the gut, bouncing off the ropes, and speared again, going for some sort of springboard move. TMG not going completely high risk, but off the second turnbuckle, and CJ telling Rick begin the count.
First the elk broke Leon's ribs, and now he broke mine!
5.
TMG
6.
bringing
7.
the elk and Leon into this. I am at a loss for words. Will Leon be able to break the 10 count? Just barely able to break the 10 count. And now TMG in the north side corner of the ring. CJ Brookes entering from the east. Now numerous punches. Now kicks to the gut. Numerous kicks to the gut. CJ Brookes just inflicting the pain. Now he could be going for another cannonball. You almost expect it at this point, folks. The minute that he breaks down his opponent into that turnbuckle, that you know a cannonball's coming. Now dragging him to the middle of the ring.
Little pig from the outflow.
Now fallen branch.
I did it first.
And TMG, these 2 bringing out the greatest TWF superstar to ever exist, the elk. The fallen branch coming out. As these 2 men, a double count has begun. CJ Brookes being able to get to his feet.
4. 5. Oh, all right.
Now being drug out to the outside of the ring. We're on the south side of the ring now. TMG getting a little hot out here in this hot Michigan summer sun, has taken off the signature red shirt and is now being bashed into the ladders. Those same ladders you will see later on tonight in TWF's first ladder match while the Prince defends his TWF championship against Nick Fury. And TMG being drugged all the way to the back. I don't know what the hell's happening here. Rick's trying to be at chat and hold this up. We have entered a random backyard here, folks, as these 2 men are still going at it. And a super kick directly on the couch. TMG. And what is CJ Brookes about to do? And no way. And battle of the summer tradition. AA through the tape to the pool.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 1, 2,
And these 2 men.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And they are both up. The amount of words Or just lost to your folks in a kick to the gut by TMG.
No. Ah!
Play one of your little tricks.
Even if you win tonight, just always know, blood will always be on your hands. I may have pulled the trigger. You killed Leo. I might have killed him, but you weren't able to kill him.
And he's not about to do it again. These two savages right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
CJ Brookes trying to get to his feet now.
8, 9, 10. Ring the bell.
And the bell has been run, and CJ Brookes is your winner in this 3 stages of hell match.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
And there he is. He's making his way back out to the ring, which this is where you typically are after the match is done. As I get louder as we pass the speaker. But now we're going to where the match typically is taking
I'm
place.
still here. I'm still starting my career. My career's not over yet. You saw that? No one's gonna finish my career. My career's finished when I say so. You don't see me leaving this company making an excuse and then wanting to go back and then leaving again. No, I don't like that. A fucking piece of hair in my mouth. I'm staying here forever. No one's gonna fucking stop me. That's CJ fucking Brookes.